What's up, super people? My name is Aaron Oster. I am a #1 best-selling author on Amazon, and today I'm going to talk about how you can publish a book for free on Amazon's Kindle Direct Publishing. But before we get into today's video, if you could please destroy that like button for me. I don't get paid for this because I'm still not at 1,000 subscribers yet. I mean, this week alone, I got 7 subscribers and then I lost 6. So, if you guys could please hit that subscribe button, I would really appreciate it. And smashing that like button is the only way I really get paid right now. So, if you can just destroy that like button for me, I would really appreciate it. And with that said, let's get right into the video. So, I know that in a lot of my other videos, I talk about how important it is to get a good editor to make sure that your book looks the best that it possibly can, and to get a good cover artist. The problem is with these things is that between the editing and the cover art, your book is going to end up being a little bit expensive. I mean, if you want to check out WeBull Art, they do really good work for, a really good price. You can get a really good illustrated book cover for them for under $400, which is really, really good for the price point of illustrators, especially in this genre. And if you use that link and mention that I recommended you, they'll add $15 of value to that cover if you get an illustrated cover. So just something to think about before we get into the free stuff. The problem with a lot of stuff is that I mentioned in a lot of my videos how it took me months to save up $1,600 to get my book professionally edited and have a really good cover artist do the cover for it. Now, yes, that investment really ended up paying off for me in a very big way, and maybe someday in the future, maybe when I reach 1,000 subscribers, I'll talk about how much I made in 2020 off that $1,600 investment. But yeah, a little something to think about. Anyway, so I realized, though, that there are a lot of people that just don't have that kind of money to put down on a book. So I thought that I would make a video outlining the best possible way that you can get your best possible book and not actually spend any money doing it. Now, I realize that it will be a little bit more involved, and you're actually going to need some friends for this. Friends who are willing to actually read your book and go through it and point out all the mistakes. This is going to be a lot more work on your end, and you may even end up, with a better or a worse product, depending on how much work you put into it. But I'm going to show you how you can publish a book absolutely for free. Right now. So here we're going to do the turnaround thing, and we'll begin on that right now. So here we are. We're looking at the screen over here for my Kindle Direct Publishing page. Now, technically, Amazon doesn't charge you anything to publish through their platform. So all the upfront cost, meaning your editor and cover artist, which will be the most expensive, plus the ads and stuff like that, that stuff can end up costing you a lot of money. For me personally, I spend anywhere between $2,000 to $3,000 publishing a book, depending on length and stuff like that. Plus, there is the investment of time on my end, which you will be using a lot more of if you want to do this completely for free. So the first thing we're going to get into is cover art. Now, good cover art can run you anywhere from $400 to $600, even upwards of $800. Anything over $800, like I said in previous videos, you're just wasting your money. But under $800, a lot of people just don't have the kind of money to pay $400 for a cover artist. So the first thing you can do in getting some free cover art is going to Shutterstock.com and getting here you go, 1 month free trial. And right over here, you can get 10 free stock images just by signing up with them. Now, if you're looking for specific stock images, I have found a really good artist on Shutterstock. Let's see if we can find him now, actually. I know that a lot of other fantasy authors use this guy specifically, and of course I'm not going to find it now, but that's the name right there. You can see it typed in. This artist on Shutterstock does really good work, and you can get images for free. So there's number one, right? You sign up for free on Shutterstock. Make sure you cancel your subscription before the time is up. Now, for the actual editing and stuff like that, you can get yourself a free trial, a free 7-day trial with Photoshop. And here you're going to do your cropping, your photo manipulation. If you want to change some colors, add in your own typography and stuff like that, you can get Photoshop for free for 7 days. And while learning Photoshop itself might be a little, daunting, and you might not really want to think about something like that, YouTube is a great resource. All you have to do, remember, is crop and add letters. That's all you have to do. And you can find amazing letters at places like DaFont, or just Google it. Free fonts. You can find some really, really good stuff online completely for free. Now for the actual editing portion. Hold on, we're going to flip around again here. For the actual editing portion, the way you can get away with getting free editing is basically by reaching out to a group of your friends who are actually willing to help you. Tell them, hey, would you mind reading through the book and highlighting all the mistakes that you see? Wrong periods, typos, stuff like that. Now, yes, sentence structure and placing the right, commas, apostrophes, stuff like that in the right places might not be 100%, but at least this way you're going to catch any typos, and they might even be able to help you with the storyline. But remember, you're going to need friends with this. I would say that getting it through at least 3 different people, and then after you fixed all that, getting it through another group of, say, 5 to 10 people. So yes, it's going to be a little more involved, but this way, you can at least make sure that even if sentence structure isn't perfect, and, your prose and the way you write and stuff like that isn't going to be 100%, you're still going to avoid the major things like typos, which a lot of people tend to notice. I mean, I've had quality issues popping up on my books because of just, 20 misspelled words in a book that's 150,000 words long. It's just the way it works. People notice typos more than anything else. So if you can get your friends to point those out for you, right there, you got some free editing. You could often exchange this with some other readers too, or other authors. Trade with them. Say, I'll look over your book, you look over mine. There's another way to do it. Now, as far as ads go, like I've mentioned in so many other videos, just go to Facebook, go grab yourself, sign up to Facebook groups, and they will let you advertise for free by linking in the back matter of your book. Super easy to do. Just go into Facebook, search for groups. If you're in fantasy, looking for fantasy. If you're in game lit, just look up for lit RPG or game lit or anything like that. Now, as for actually, gosh, I'm blanking now. I just got a text and it's kind of distracting. All right, let's skip ahead. I got the ads part. Oh yes, social media. Do not underestimate the power of social media. Get yourself an Instagram account, make yourself a Facebook page, get yourself a Twitter account, stuff like that. Easy way to spread the word for free. Not going to cost you any money. Now, moving on to the last and most important part, that would be the Kindle Direct Publishing part of this. And hold on, let's swap over here. And it will give you everything you need to know about how to get your book uploaded, the margins and stuff like that for your book, how big the pixel size needs to be for your cover and stuff like that. We're going to flip around again and I'll show you. Here we go. Okay, mission accomplished, twice in one video. Okay, so if you pull up your Kindle Direct Publishing page, right over here, it's a little help button right on the top. And by clicking on that, it will take you to literally everything you need to know. KDP Center Home, it'll give you proof and author copies, and right over here on the side, you can literally find anything you need to know about anything involving them. I mean, literally any questions you have about Kindle Direct Publishing, you can find on their page. So, yeah, that's pretty much all you need to know about doing a book for kind of free. I mean, if you do everything right, this shouldn't cost you anything out of pocket, but it will take up a lot more time. So with all that said, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, I would really appreciate if you destroyed that like button. Please subscribe. I want to get to 1,000 subscribers, but it feels like it's just never going to happen. So if you can do that for me, I would really appreciate it. If you want 30 days of Kindle Unlimited for free, just sign up with the link in the descriptions. Audible too, you can get a free audiobook credit. Like I mentioned before, Mibble Art, if you're looking for a good cover artist and you have a few $100s to spend, I cannot recommend them enough. They do excellent work, and they have a ton of other author resources. Also, go buy my books and audiobooks, because remember, I am an author, and that is how I make my living. So, thank you so much for watching. Keep being super, and I will see you all next time.